I'd like to introduce you to a few distinguished guests. First off, front and center in the yellow shirt, Steve Safran and his wife Margie. And their
Stand up. With her phone. You're such a tourist.
From the Park District, myself as board president, Andre Lerman is here, and Bob Kimball is here. And thank you also to a former park board member, Jack Weinberg, who's in the back. Thank you everybody for being here, and also thank you to our staff for putting together this event on this great Saturday. Don Van Arsdale, our executive director, Steve Nagel, David Johnson, and Sandra Lacoxio. Thank you all for being here. Well, if you look at the program, you'll see there's a bit of history. And there's a bit of history because there's a lot of history with the Safran family. And some of you may have, I don't know, noticed there's a little something behind me too. We'll get to that in a second, but it actually starts with the top of the hill up there. The Park District's first involvement with the Safran family was in 1997, just short of Paul Safran's 90th birthday. The Park Board was about to undertake a renovation of the two overlook areas at Park and Hazel, the playgrounds and the pathway down to the park itself. The Safrans found the Park Avenue overlook to be an appropriate spot since Paul Safran loved to sit up there and look out at the beautiful lake and the beach and all the kids having fun. So they made a donation of $25,000, and there is a plaque at the top of the overlook honoring Paul Safran and his life and his position in the Glencoe community. Thank you. That's number one. Then in 2001, Tom Safran contacted the Park District's then executive director, Rod Aiken, and informed him that his mother was in discussions with her sons before her passing, had asked them to explore some way to make a gift to the community. Shortly after, the board president, Barry Hyman, met with Tom Safran and Rod Aiken and discussed projects that were pending. After discussion, Tom and Steve Safran settled on the idea of renovating the beach house right behind me. President Hyman brought the idea to the park board and was very supportive and most appreciative of a $500,000 unrestricted gift, which paid for the renovation of this beautiful facility. Everything that you see here, and when you see the name there, everyone in our community knows it as the Safran Beach House, or just the Safran House. It's interesting. I'm a relative newcomer by Glencoe standards. I've only known it as the Safran Beach House. What a legacy to your family. I also can tell you as a park board president, I have yet to have anyone come and say they would like to make a large donation and have to figure out what to do with it. So thank you. Thank you on behalf of everyone in the community. They weren't done yet. The reason that we're here today, and for those who have some hearing and heard something just start over there, we got a little bit of a preview. Last year, the Park District determined that we needed to renovate the Sprayground. Everything that's around us, and you hear the kids and you see them running through, and you can understand that this is one of the most popular places on the entire beach. It needed to be renovated, so we contacted the Safrans and asked one more time if there was something that they would be willing to do, and if we could use some of their funds to renovate this. Something that hadn't been done for a long time needed to be done. And it was interesting, not only did it need to be done so we have kids running through and having a good time on any day, but sometimes when the beach is closed, this is what's used. And also, we gained an ecological advantage because we can turn these things on and off, which would make me very unpopular if I turned it off right now. So I apologize for the noise, but we've got to have that. Once more, through their generosity, the Safran family has assisted us and given to the community. What a wonderful tribute. Steve, if I could ask if you'd like to come up and say a word. Everyone Steve Safran.
My brother is sorry that he can't make it here today. His back was bothering him, and I know it had to be really bothering him not to come here today for this event. We grew up in Glencoe, as most of you know, and Tom and I have always believed that if we're lucky enough, you have to give back to the community. So we thought this was a great way of giving back to the community and honoring our parents. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming. And it's so much fun to see people enjoying use the beach. And we understand the beach was voted the #1 beach on the north suburbs of Chicago. And I can see why. And it's really, it is a pleasure just when I stand at the overview, because my father loved to just look down at the beach here, at the water, and just watch the time go by, and to see so many people. You don't have to live in Glencoe to enjoy the beach. So, and there's so many people that come from the suburbs and Chicago just to come here, and it really is a great pleasure to see that many people enjoying the beach. So, thank you very much.
You've got cute legs.
Good job, Tim.
Wow,
Okay.
thank you. Without further delay, if everyone is ready,
I
you'll
feel
notice
it's great.
over here there is a new plaque. The dedication to John Van Arsdale, our executive director. On behalf of the people of Glencoe, on behalf of the Board of Park Commissioners and our entire community, it gives me great pleasure to dedicate everything that you see around you, starting with the boulder, all of the new play toys, all the way through to the water spraying over here, the Glencoe Sprayground. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you to the Safran family.
Oh, he just cut it. He just cut the good one.
I'd like to just close very briefly, and I know everyone wants to get going.
I didn't.
I see somebody's
I didn't
already
say.
ready with the swimsuit, ready to go. The generosity of the Safran family is a constant reminder that even with all the beauty around us, the true beauty of our community is the people that live here. And people like you, Steve, your brother Tom, and your parents who made these gifts possible and decided to give them to the community for the benefit of everyone that's here, not only those of Glencoe, as you mentioned, but we have visitors that come from all over, not just Chicago, but the world. They will go into this beach house, they will play with this equipment, they'll look at that overlook, and it's because of your donations. Thank you. Thank you very much. That said, let's go enjoy. There's refreshments over here, and thank you everyone for coming.